come into the boat, first things first, you got to turn on, if you want to use the boat, obviously with the engine, you could look at this panel and think about turning it on. If you're just coming in the boat to just hang out and you're not going to turn the engines on or move the boat, you don't need to even really mess with any of this. But if you are going to turn it on, you want to make sure these port engine switch and starboard engine switch are on, and then also the gen switch. I always think of it, start from the right and go to the left, which I'll share a little bit more about that. So we'll click these on, and generally they'll flash for a few minutes or a few seconds. And once they're solid blue lights, you know that they're on. And then, so those are for the engine switches, and you want to turn the gen switch on. It'll do the same.
Yeah, I read that one takes about 10 seconds.
Yeah, so. About 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And you usually know if it's on or off because the buttons are recessed when they're off and inset when they're on. So once you have all that, you have all four, you go as a U. So you go to this gen set. So you want to start the generator. So you'll hear it.
That was fast.
Pretty quickly, and then wait a few seconds. Just make sure it sounds right. And then what you want to go here is switch it from shore to gen set.
Okay.
Okay, so you go like that. You'll notice that these volt amps turn off once you're not on any power. And when you switch it to gen set, all the electronics in the boat will turn back on, and you'll notice that this is blinking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little black dot on each one. Click it twice, and it'll show you the amps. Generally, it should be between 200 and 250, and just making sure that the batteries are charged and everything is good to go. So once you've done that, you've pretty much done what you need to do on here. Just make sure all the breakers are on the on switch.
Mm-hmm.
There are some spare breakers in here that you don't need to touch.
Okay.
Just make sure all the breakers are on.
Okay. Sounds great. Thank you.